I'll save you a lot of time on your false ideology. If you want to get people out of poverty, give them access to a large free market. This is why a damn American can live at a higher standard than educated people in other countries. Western stereotype thinkers always mix economy with political ideologies. Business, commerce, and trades do exist in a country, whether it is run by a socialist or a capitalist government. BCT is a way of life. People/countries will not survive without business, commerce, and trades, or BCT. You wanna know why most businesses owned by the locals in third world countries do not survive? One word, my friend: monopolization. Yes, giant companies, mostly owned by Americans, monopolize everything. And one good example is Walmart. See how far that freedom of speech goes when you speak out against the socialist governments you so adore. You think that USA is the only country that has a freedom of speech? Who gave you that information? NBC News? So, there is no freedom of speech in socialist countries like Sweden, Denmark, Argentina, Ecuador, etc.? Yes, there is a freedom of speech in socialist countries, my friend. Did you know that Cubans in Cuba are very aware of politics and they talk about it openly on the streets? Most socialists don't make sense. It's why it is designed to fail. The 20th century was the bloodiest century on record in Earth's history because of socialism/communism, which in turn comes from atheism. 99% of the people living in first world countries are either blind or playing blind of the bad effects of capitalism. It's really understandable though, because you all benefit from its political and economical ideology. How about the people who are being exploited by capitalism? Who speaks for them? You Westerners only know how to bash criticism against socialism. But you are the real hypocrites who don't see the real bad effects of capitalism. Mankind kills his fellow mankind since the dawn of history. All conflicts that involved mankind were bloody. It just happened that there were more people got killed in the 20th century because of population growth and technological advancements of mankind. Advancement in weaponry, transportation, communications, etc. You sir don't know anything. It is so bad in Cuba. It's bad because of Castro's ideology. Why do everybody get the same? Why should a doctor get paid the same as a street worker? Socialism in Cuba did not work for more than 50 years. It won't work. It will never work. A doctor in Cuba actually makes more money than people with blue-collar jobs. Doctors get paid higher but not so ridiculously high, just like here in the United States. Why is it always about money anyway? Why do you guys measure the successfulness of an individual by how much money/assets he/she has? Socialism in Cuba did not work. It will not work. It did not work for 50 years. It will never work. My reply? On what basis? Before Fidel Castro, most Cubans were illiterate. Today, Cubans are the most literate people in the world. Socialism does not work in Cuba because they don't have luxurious things like we have here in the United States. Cubans don't possess material stuff like what we have here. But hey, they live a simple, peaceful, and joyful life. Give people the freedom to trade with whoever they whenever they want. The more diverse, the better. No borders, nationally or economically. Free market it is. Yes, that's good. It's amazingly good, and there's no question about it. But that's not the issue though. The issue is about monopolization, exploitation, corruption, and greed. Why do you think many small retailers in local communities close down every time Walmart appears? Why do you think local farmers cannot compete against giant corporations like Dole, US Foods, etc.? Think about it, my friend. I would like to seize the opportunity to thank my high school classmate MV for conducting an outreach program for the kids in Malabon City. Believe it or not, many of these children who live in depressed areas in Metro Manila don't even have proper sleepers for their feet. Some of them don't even have one at all. It's because of the fact that many of these children's parents don't have enough money to consume to buy sleepers for their kids. That's how very unfortunate the condition of our society in the Philippines is. And even if they had a chance to make money, 99% of the time, the money that they made or they make is just enough for them to buy food. They don't even have a penny to spare for something else. That's how very unfortunate the condition of our fellow country folks in the Philippines. And it's a sad fact, really.
Kahit kay haba ng lalabayin, daang tagaraw man ang humagupit. Kahit ilang libong tagulan ang sumapit, hindi tayo titigil. Dahil mithi natin palayain, bawat isa sa pagkalipin. Sa gitna man ng gutom, kahirapan, pasakit, hindi tayo susuko. Kahit na may bagyo, kahit na may unos, kahit may libo-libong kaaway, kahit na magapi ang isang matiraw sa ating dakilang hanay, tayong manggagawa at magsasaka, sambayanan ay muling babangon, iba't